Ni siku ya mtoto wa Kiafrika. Nami nipo Nairobi ndani ya mabasi ya Amnesty. Leo badala ya viti tu, basi hili limebeba sauti. Sauti ya spoken word inayoeleza mzozo nchini Sudan. Lakini kabla kuisikiza, hebu tuangalie. Tuna mtoto hapa nchini Kenya, ana ndoto ya kuwa rubani, na mtoto mwenza aliye nchini Sudan anaogopa sauti ya ndege. Anawaza tu kupata amani ili aione kesho. Tofauti yao si ndoto, ni bahati ya mpaka. Na leo sauti ndani ya basi hili inatukumbusha mtoto wa Sudan ni ndugu ya mtoto wa Kenya. Maumivu yake ni kengele yetu sote.
I don't know how many of you guys know this, but today is the day of the African child. The day of the child born under the full glistening sun. Perhaps it is why our skin has a secret Morse code with it whenever they are in contact. Our skin cannot help but become melted honey. It is the day of the African child. But as we celebrate, as we honor our heritage, ndugu zetu in Sudan cannot do the same. They are living lives just as we are. Well, perhaps not as we are. For many of the people in Al-Fashir, this town was not their original home. They had fled here when the RSF militia had stormed their homes, taking over most of the region. But here in Al-Fashir, they could hope. Here, they could pray for peace and wait for it to slowly return until again the RSF militia followed them. Pa, 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 pa. If a tree falls in the middle of the forest and no one hears it, does it fall? Yes. If a child in the middle of Sudan falls to the barrel of a gun and no one sees him, does he fall? And for the next child, does it stop? Or are they the next target of the gunman? So why do I ask you to keep eyes on Sudan? Because the day of the African child, the day we are celebrating today, was born out of blood. It was born when children in Soweto refused to take what they were given and demanded for a future. Just like us, the children of Kenya are constantly fighting for a better world. It was born because someone refused to let murdered children become forgotten children. So today, do not lower your eyes. When Sudan trends, do not scroll. When the stories become too many, do not allow yourself to become numb. When the world decides that the children of Sudan are too far away to matter, you remember, mtoto wa jirani yako ni kama mtoto wako. An African child is not valuable because they are Kenyan or because they are Sudanese. They are valuable because they are a child somewhere in Al-Fashir. A little girl still laughs. A little boy still asks his mother, when are we going back home? A child still dreams of becoming a teacher, a doctor, a poet. War has interrupted their lives. It must not interrupt our humanity. It must not interrupt our humanity. So today, on this day of the African child, I ask that we do not forget each other. Do not forget Sudan. Carry them in your prayers. Carry them in your conversations. Carry them in your dreams of a better world. A world that does not treat African lives as disposable. And when one day peace finally returns to the land of Sudan, let it find that we kept watch. That when the children of Sudan cried into the world, Kenya listened. Kenyans saw them. We heard them. We did not let our neighbors grieve alone. Let it find that we kept eyes on Sudan.
Maneno yamesemwa, ujumbe umefika. Utoto hauwezi kugawanywa na ramani. Mtoto wa Nairobi na mtoto wa Khartoum wanastahili pamoja, ambalo ni amani. Tunapoadhimisha siku ya mtoto wa Kiafrika, tukumbuke watoto wale ambao vita vimewanyima utoto wao. Kwa sababu Afrika ni nyumba moja. Nikiripotia Kilele Radio kutoka hapa ndani ya mabasi ya Amnesty jijini Nairobi, jina langu ni Teriani Mwazaya.